Reverend, you old pirate, I'll be doggone.
Stubby Preston! Oh. Well, I'll be damned. Bless you, you old sinner.
Boy, you are a sight for sore eyes.
Say, what brings you to these parts?
Why, we're on our honeymoon. Me and my wife. It's good to see you, Reverend.
See, you got yourself hitched at last, huh? There we go. 3 plates is all I got. Lucky you didn't bring your in-laws.
Pile it
Stubby.
on, Reverend. I've been empty for days and days.
Eat up, ma'am. It's good. Say, I don't know how much you know about that card-sharp husband of yours, but he once beat me out of all of my holy vestments and a building I was using for a church.
Always. A great game. One of my best.
You are helped by the devil. I know Satan's work when I see it.
Those were 4 aces, Reverend. No devils. 4 little aces that saved my bacon just in time.
You're a sinner, Stubby. But for that game, all your sins will be forgiven, and you'll go straight to heaven. Ah, my dear Mrs. Preston, before that, your husband would also try to pinch my chalice with a pair of kings. But joking aside, Stubby was my road to Damascus.
Mr. Preston's a lot better than he seems sometimes.
I guess I ought to explain what happened. Come morning, he made a deal to give me back my church and my vestments in exchange for a lifetime remission of his sins. Well, at that point, I just unloaded the church on a young pastor right out of the seminary. He came from Boston. And that's how I chose what I think is my vocation, a freelance missionary of God. Yeah, that poker game changed my whole life. Hitch up the wagon. Get the horses, Stubby. Hitch up the horses. The horses. Go on. We'll have to head for Aldeville. It's up in the mountains. Come on. Easy, man. Take it easy. That's the nearest town we can safely reach. God knows what we'll find. We're strange people.
Isn't there a midwife in this goddamn town?
Ain't no wives and no kind in Aldeville, stranger. Not even a whore.
Reverend, what are we gonna do? I don't know a damn thing about babies. I never even seen a kid being born.
We'll have to leave it in the hands of God, Stubby.
What the hell does God have to do with babies being born? She's my wife, Sullivan.
They're pretty good people. Easy, ma'am. Poor sons of guns, mostly. 2 or 3 got prices on their heads. Me? I'm wanted for whatever comes after bigamy. Trigamy. Can anybody be stupider than to marry 3 women at the same time? Since you're here, tear up these tablecloths. And pray. You'll see, Reverend. We're gonna pull that little critter out. All right, push. You can do it, ma'am. Wait for the next. Wait for the next one. What's wrong with you, mister? You sick?
You know, Stubby, I feel funny. Like as if all the troubles I ever had since I was born, everything I was ever scared of, all piled up on me at once. I can't stand it any longer. But I feel happy, too. Like I was 16 again, before the bad years. Do you love me a little, Stubby?
Can't you tell by looking at his face? Push! He loves you more than a flea loves blood. Hey, preacher! Put some more water on and keep praying. Get out! Get!
The sheets. Here are the sheets. Get out!
It's a beautiful boy, Mrs.